Right now, new details about this shooting near the University of Chicago campus. We're learning the man who was shot by a university officer called 911 before he was shot by police. CBS 2's Tara Molina digging into what happened right before that shooting.
We now know the man charged in this shooting had just called 911 minutes earlier, telling dispatchers he had a gun and wanted to be killed by police. We've also learned this is the second shooting involving this officer. Video from April of 2018, the last time University of Chicago police officer Nicholas Twardak was involved in a shooting. Charles Thomas, believed to be in the middle of a possible mental health episode, was smashing car windows with a pipe when he charged at Officer Twardak, pipe in hand. Twardak shot him. Chicago police and the university reviewed that shooting incident and found Officer Twardak's actions, quote, consistent with applicable law. 4 years later, another shooting this week, also involving a man believed to be in mental crisis. According to this court document just released, 28-year-old Rasheen Wilson called 911 and said, quote, that he wanted to go out by suicide by cop and that he just wants to die and he's ready. Going on to say he had a loaded gun and, quote, is shooting in the air and that he isn't going to hurt anyone but a cop. While on the 911 call, prosecutors say Wilson shot the ground in the direction of his cousin trying to help him and in the air. When Officer Twardak drove by in his squad car and saw Wilson and his gun, prosecutors say Wilson pointed his gun at the officer and shot at him as he, quote, jumped out of his squad car while it was still in drive to take cover. Multiple witnesses observed, eventually firing at Wilson. Shooting again after telling Wilson to get on the ground. Quote, Wilson was struck and ultimately collapsed. He had 5 gunshot wounds and kept telling Officer Twardak to let him bleed out. The officer wasn't shot, but there were 10 fired cartridge cases located at the corner where Wilson had been firing at him, observed by witnesses. A spokesperson for the University of Chicago says the officer has served with campus police since 2016 and his actions were consistent with applicable law, the same thing they found in the 2018 review. 28-year-old Rasheen Wilson is still in the hospital right now, facing charges for attempted murder of a police officer, aggravated discharge of a firearm, and aggravated unauthorized use of a firearm. You can read the entire charging document in this story on our website right now. Reporting on University of Chicago's campus, I'm Tara Molina, CBS 2 News.